It's Tuesday. Hey, we made it on time, didn't we?
I don't know. It looks like
It's still 7, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't have my phone. I don't know what I've done with it.
Maybe a minute.
David
What's going
is always
on,
slow.
y'all?
Hi, you guys.
Scotty,
Hi,
Bob,
Scotty.
Melinda, Jan,
Jan.
and the boss man, Mom. What's
The
going
boss. I
on?
missed
Care
it.
Bear.
Hi, Care Bear.
Who we
Neil.
made? James, what's up? And Neil.
You're a minute late. Partly my fault, but also his fault because he was just kind of wandering around.
Dragging a minute behind.
Everybody's here. The gang's here.
Living in the past.
The reflection of my glasses.
All right. Living in the past is
What?
living in the future. Either way,
What?
it's not on time.
Anyway.
Reverend Joe.
Hey. Sorry if I
What's
missed
going on?
comments. I don't know what I did with my phone. So,
My belt pinching me.
prayers, blessings from Eastern Iowa. Thank you. I did nothing with it, James. I took a shower and brushed it. Thank you.
The forestry has been blowing up, guys. Like literally, just from last Tuesday talking to you guys, it's quite literally doubled in thickness.
The
with
forestry?
The leaves.
What are you talking
The
about?
the trees. All the green coming in.
Oh, I was thinking you were talking like
No,
a
springtime.
forestry. Like, what are you talking about? Okay.
Springtime,
He's
everything
talking
coming
about
back
everything.
to life.
Yes. There's a big old tree
Melvin
over
Donnie,
here.
what's going on?
Hey, Melvin and Donnie, there's a big tree over here. Dave was like, it's going to end up killing or, coming down on the power line or whatever. I kept telling him no. And then all of a sudden.
It looked dead, guys. It looked absolutely
no.
unsavably
Been there my
dead.
whole life.
And then it turned green. Like the deadest tree I've ever seen in my life is the biggest, bushiest, greenest tree I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But it does still need to be trimmed up. It does have some pretty scary branches on it that are probably not going to be good one day.
Well.
And it's going to take out some buildings. For sure. For sure, for sure.
All right. How is everybody, though?
How are y'all
How's
doing?
everybody?
I've been cutting the grass all day.
I work dishes, laundry. Those are the middle
Usually
of laundry.
Monday or Tuesday, I'm cutting grass. Spend all day cutting grass.
Well, we've had nothing but rain for at least a week, maybe a little over
Yeah,
a week. So
It's been raining like crazy. Like I didn't even think really it was going to be dry enough to cut the grass, but it dries up pretty quick out here. That's what's insane. Like it's different.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, if it rained, you had to wait 3-4 days before you cut the grass because it was just sloppy. But out here, there's so much filter underneath the ground with rocks. It just sucks the water right down. So if it don't rain for a good 4, 5, 6 hour stretch, your yard's good. It's going to be dry enough to ride on where you ain't going to be spinning out on it.
We haven't been having to water the garden, though, so that's nice. Oh, Bennett's Gaines got rained out today.
No, dang it.
You're fine, Melvin.
No, you're okay. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, for sure.
Hope you're feeling better. Dang, man. So we probably, it does say on the radar that we've got 4 or 5 more days of it coming. That's why I wanted to get it cut.
We lost power on Saturday. Like it's been.
Yeah, we lost power for like 2.5, 3 hours.
About 4. It was about 4 hours.
It was crazy.
Praying like hopefully it turns back on before Monday.
Was that was Saturday?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes, because I didn't have to wake up to go to work. I was a little worried, but it was today.
Took us back to the old days when we couldn't pay our electric and we had to sit with no utilities.
Candles and a flashlight. And I read a book out loud. That's what we did. Occupied our time.
Good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes. You say hi to Melinda.
Everybody hit the thumbs up.
Hi, Melinda.
Oh, the little Coco. The little spoiled little Coco.
Yeah, him get what he wants.
But other than that, trying to keep up with the garden. It got pretty soaking wet the past few days.
Neil said it was storming here so bad. Beth got a tornado warning on her phone earlier. Today?
Dang it.
Oh, my.
So it's really bad around us. We're just hitting a little dead spot as of right now where we're not getting no rain. So we're just finally in an open spot. It's rained more with us actually being here. It's rained more than most it's ever rained since
I've enjoyed it. I didn't do anything
the
on
first
Sunday.
huge section of the storm season, we were not getting
Yeah,
hit.
everybody
We
stay
were not
safe.
getting
That's
hit.
where he's
We were
being.
like 67
Hi,
degree
Beth.
days. Everything was rocking, and everybody else was getting destroyed. And I'm talking like probably literally 2-3 towns over getting destroyed, and we've been in the sunshine the whole time.
It's weird. It was
But
weird how it like.
we've been getting
I
hit
bet it
this
is.
past
We need to
couple
go back
weeks.
there and look at it.
Yeah, I did. I see it while I was back there mowing today. I looked
Did
back
you go
there. It
peek?
is up.
What about like where the bridge is? Is the
No, I
water
mean
there?
water's
Not
flowing,
that high,
but it's
that
not
didn't
up over
accumulate.
the edge, the main part of the creek.
What's up, everybody?
Kevin, what's going on? Yeah, because I started to actually start clearing even more area out back there, but I was throwing freaking weed juice all over me. I was scared to death it was going to be poison ivy, so I had to stop.
I've never had poison ivy, ever.
I got
Like,
a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
from last week on
He
my
makes me
arm.
nervous. Like I need to be the one out there doing whatever he's doing. At least standing in front of him.
Everybody wants to cuddle Coco.
Oh, that's my cuddle bug. And he'll love on anybody. If you pick him up and hold him,
He's a cuddler.
he is a cuddler.
Mr. Cuddler.
He's a little lover. My little lover. He ain't moved. He's been outside.
How's y'all's week been?
Hi, Ashlyn.
Ashlyn.
Hi,
Hello,
Dizzy.
hello.
Where's Ashlyn?
Yeah.
Just looked up. Where's Ashlyn? Where's Ashlyn at?
Where's Ashlyn?
Where's Ashlyn?
Where's Ashlyn?
Where's Ashlyn?
Coco.
He's looking at him like,
Coco.
where's she at?
Coco. Coco. Coco.
Where's Ashlyn?
Oh, he's an old
I
man.
know. Bless his heart.
But
Have you seen the 10 color videos? You'll see a Minnie. Minnie is a little lover. She's so cute. Aw. She says she misses you so much. You miss Ashlyn? You miss this,
working
don't
in
you?
Joplin.
One day. One day.
Tell your
We'll
mom
see
come
ya.
down here and see us this summer.
She's in the chat.
I know. I know. Get after your mama.
I've been sick since Friday with a cold, but feeling a little better today. Oh, well,
Good.
bless your heart. Well, good. I'm glad you're starting to feel better, Scotty.
Yep, stuff going around, man. People getting belly aches all over the place.
Minnie number 1, Coco number 2. That's fair, huh? That's fair. Because she gets to see Minnie a lot more.
Bitty Coco.
I would love for Melinda to meet Coco.
He's so old, dude.
He's very old. Well, not very, but
Good.
9 maybe?
What?
Coco. Don't worry, it's already been in the works. Oh,
Yeah, Coco's 8 or 9.
good, Ash. Yeah, he is. Make sure I didn't miss anybody.
Nope.
About to eat supper. Whoa, what'd you do? Oh,
Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't have my phone. I read it. Bro, what you doing?
Counting the questions, how many questions I had down there.
Okay. He said about to eat supper, so I'll be listening.
Waiting for the quiz.
Waiting for the quiz.
That's
Oh,
why
is
I
that
was
why you
just checking.
counted? Okay.
Yeah, I was just
I'm like,
checking
what
how
are
many
you
I wrote
doing?
down. I got 20 questions.
What'd your mama say? I seen you in a lot of videos. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, Tracy. Oh, but I love that you're in the videos. I'm gonna have to go watch them. I haven't seen any of them
The
yet.
10 killer videos.
Have you seen any?
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah. I need to
Jan's
watch
is
them.
coming up in a week or so, ain't it?
Reverend Joe said, sorry, at quiz time, I'll need to swap it. It's all Grady's live. You're good.
You're good.
You're absolutely
You're
good.
good.
Thank you. I would be tempted to put Minnie and Coco in my jacket and run away with them. Girl. It's hard. It's hard to resist. Ashlyn loves Coco, and Coco loves her so much. I don't think he'd know what to do if he's seen her.
June. Hers is in June.
June.
Well, because I'll probably be going up there sometime this month, at the end of the month, though. so it won't be around that time.
Yeah. June 6th through the
Last
8th,
week,
David.
May, probably.
June 6th,
6th
through the 8th.
June 6th is my daughter's birthday. My first daughter,
Yeah.
Sarah Ann. Yippers.
Well, how many questions did you do for the
20.
quiz?
20. We can still wait about 5 more minutes.
Oh, yeah. We went to Virginia on Saturday. I forgot about that.
Yes, we sure did. I'm
We
actually
did.
going to be having a video coming up pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is the next video that comes up will be our
D-Day.
Saturday trip. So we're actually going to jump up about 3 weeks. So then the video after that will be rewind about 3 weeks again. Because I've got that many videos stored up, which I like it that way.
Yeah.
I like having a stock of videos. I know that I'm not like treading on not having no freaking film to make something with.
Finally. Now you just got to sit down and edit it.
Well, I have been. I just been putting them
Have you?
out slow, like once a week.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
I
ready
probably
to see
need
the
to go to
Virginia
2
one.
a week.
We went to like this overlook. Oh my gosh. It was so
It was
beautiful.
Awesome.
Such.
Where's my
so
phone at?
beautiful.
Hold on.
It was just right off the highway. We were traveling. We didn't go that far in. It was probably about an hour and a half away from the house. So we didn't travel, super duper far, but man, it was so beautiful. I mean, mountains here are mountains, you know what I mean? But the way that it looked and how just picturesque it looked, like everything was perfectly. Your phone's right here, bro. What do you? Jiminy. But yeah,
Jeez,
it's just like a
Louise.
picture perfect that
Yeah,
you're
it's
able to
super
stare
cool.
at.
That's
Like,
what I would get my phone
the
for.
houses, everything, the way that it
If
was
y'all
just
can
positioned, it was a
see.
painting. It was one of God's greatest paintings, in my opinion. Like, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell, but
Yeah. But in the video, you might be able to see a little bit better.
it's beautiful, man.
Or
Like,
you can actually see down in.
you're literally like right on the side of the highway.
Yes. There's a bluebird that kept like circling us. Just kept going around us.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that was really neat. That's closest I've ever been to a bird like that flying around me.
Yeah,
It was
really
pretty
cool.
unique. It was cool.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was. I actually
And
enjoyed it. He was like, "Don't push me. Don't push me." And mind you, they got the big old wood to barricade.
Handrails, yeah, but still, man, that's like I don't do
Tuck
heights.
and roll, tuck and roll.
I don't do heights at all. Hey, Benny, what's up, Benny?
What up, Benny? Heard your game got rained out.
But all of that will be in the next video coming up.
So it was good. I'm glad that we went.
Yeah, it was fun.
Arc Replica here in Kentucky. Oh,
Really?
I bet I've heard of that.
Where's that at? We're at in Kentucky.
We'll have to Google it. Hey, Benny Benito, Melinda says. That's right. I forgot about that. You remember seeing the commercials for it? Where they remade Noah's Ark.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was in Kentucky.
Yeah, I did know that, but I just didn't know. I don't know where, like how far away it would be.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
That would be.
But no, we were trying to find a state park, and then it ended up just being like a museum.
That's
but
all it
it said
was.
state park.
Like with a trail.
But on our way out of that little town, there is a awesome little park down there that's got walk trails that go down alongside the creek and all through the park and stuff.
It looked pretty, but it was
raining
and
that
crowded.
day. So yeah, and there were a bunch of people
yeah,
down there.
like I'm
And
good.
it was raining all day, just like a sprinkle,
It
but
did.
it's steady raining all
Enough
day.
to be annoying. And then we lost
Yeah, we'll
power
have to
that
look
night.
that up. Oh, Donnie, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I remember seeing commercials for that. I think even in Oklahoma, like one of those paid advertisement things.
For the place in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
That would be really, really cool. But no, we
Just some
plan on going
pictures.
back. I'm definitely going to go back to that park. That park is actually only like 45-minute drive.
We need to
from here.
do a little bit more research on where
Right
we're
there on
going.
the
You know what I
edge.
mean? Like to really go in and do it. We just kind of went on a whim. Like let's
Yeah, we just kind of drove around
let's just
Virginia.
go.
That's all we
let's
really
just
did.
Spend the day and
We
just
just drove
drive.
through Virginia.
We
It was
haven't done
super
that
cool.
in such a long time.
Yeah, it was really cool.
A long time. It was good.
We drove around for like 5 hours.
Yeah. It was fun though. I actually enjoyed it. until I was ready to go home.
Is in Williamstown, Kentucky. Williamstown.
I don't have my phone. You brought my phone.
Williamstown, Kentucky.
Sorry if I touch the computer. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I want to check that out. That'd be super neat. But I want to bring Sis and whoever's here down there to that park because it looked really, really neat.
What am I doing? YouTube. Hey, Dennis.
Put that in your
Welcome
phone.
in. What? The Williamstown?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it right now. You focus.
Dennis, what's up? Dennis is in the house.
Jackson Parks. Oh, okay. Levi Jackson Park is in London, Kentucky, so that's like an hour and a half away. We could go do that, but if that's in Kentucky, well, she said Kentucky.
Mm.
And then Williamstown,
In
Kentucky.
London.
Williamstown.
Miracle is looking. Oh, I forgot to send them to her. I was supposed to send them to her yesterday. I can't believe she didn't say nothing. She's gonna try to get a job at like a public pool. Is what she's wanting to do.
Williamstown.
And there's several. I mean, the closest one's like 19 miles, but you got to get
She's
10
really
miles
wanting a
just to
car.
get into town. So
It's on I-75, almost to Ohio. Okay, so that would be something, because that would probably be a drive, Williamstown.
and she
So
wants
with
to go to a
everything.
beach somewhere. So
Well, yeah, we got to find the
Find a way to take her to
nearest
the beach.
place to be able to take her to the ocean. She's never seen the ocean. We're just going to spend a day doing that.
okay, let's get into some questions. What do y'all think?
Whatever you
Y'all
think.
don't forget to hit the
I'm glad you
thumbs
said
up.
that. I need to get in there.
Hit the thumbs up, y'all.
Let's see.
Click that thumbs up, y'all.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see.
All right, as
Joey.
long as everybody's ready, we're gonna rock and roll.
All right, Bennett, you better be on game.
You better be ready, Bennett.
Be
See
on
how many you
point.
get. Some of them are pretty difficult questions.
And I don't know any of them. He didn't say anything to me about these today. Okay. What do we got?
But first, quick question. Who was the first martyr in the New Testament? A. Stephen, B. Peter, C. Matthew, or D. Paul? Who was the first martyr
in the New Testament?
in the New Testament?
A. Stephen, B. Peter, C. Matthew, D. Paul.
Nobody's quite commenting yet.
Oh, I can look on my phone. James said Stephen.
Stephen.
Yep. Andrew. Hi, Andrew. He said Stephen. Kevin said Stephen. Jan. Mama said A. I think everybody is going with Stephen.
Stephen.
What part of the Bible is that in? What was the Bible verse?
Right here. It was A. Stephen in
Oh, right there.
Acts 7:54
Through 60. Ding, 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 ding. I think y'all got it right. I need to research who Stephen is, apparently.
So when the members of the Sanhedrin heard this, they were furious and gnashed their teeth at him. But Stephen, full of the Holy Spirit, looked up to heaven and saw the glory of God. And Jesus standing at the right hand of God. Look, he said, I see heaven open and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God. At this, they covered their ears and yelling at the top of their voices, they all rushed at him, dragged him out of the city and began to stone him. Meanwhile, the witnesses laid their coats at the feet of a young man named Saul. Interesting.
Aw.
Interesting.
So he was stoned to death.
Yep, stoned to death. Stephen. Good job, guys.
Y'all did good.
Good job.
Andrew Kirk's in here.
Andrew Kirk, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Question number 2. Boom. Who announced the birth of John the Baptist to Zechariah? A. Elizabeth, B. Joseph, C. God, or D. Gabriel?
Who announced the birth of John the Baptist to Zechariah? A. Elizabeth, B. Joseph, C. God, D. Gabriel.
Oh, okay, good comments. Nobody's commented
Oh,
yet.
yeah, I was reading it off that. And James said God. So his answer. Oh, hang on. I think he thought about it. And you're good. Andrew said Gabriel. James said Gabriel. Okay. Good job. Melinda said C. Mama said B. Scotty said D.
Ooh, we got a
variety.
And the answer is Gabriel in Luke 1, 11 through 20.
That was answer D.
That's a lot of verses.
Good job.
Then an angel of the Lord appeared to him standing at the right side of the altar of incense. When Zechariah saw him, he was startled and was gripped with fear. But the angel said to him, "Don't be afraid, Zechariah. Your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will bear a son, and you will call him John. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth. For he will be great in the sight of the Lord. He is never to take wine or other fermented drink, and he will be filled with the Holy Spirit even before he is born. He will bring back many of the people of the Israel to the Lord their God, and he will go on before the Lord in the spirit of the power of Elijah to turn the hearts and the parents to their children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the righteous, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord."
Amen. All right. So next time, let's reread the question because boss, he asked. So this question was who announced the birth of John the Baptist to Zechariah? And the answer was Gabriel.
Gabriel. That's what I was just about to get to. The angel said to him, "I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and tell you this good news." Oh. John the Baptist is on the way, son.
That looks
preparing
good.
a way. He's on his way, preparing the way.
Preparing it. That looks delish.
After Paul and Silas were released by the magistrates, whose house did they enter? A, Martha, B, Centurion, Lydia, or Mary?
After Paul and Silas were released by the magistrates, whose house did they enter? A, Martha, B, Centurion, C, Lydia, D, Mary. I'm going with A. I don't know, though. Kevin said he would have got it right.
A.
Scotty's saying A. Mama's saying A. Or, I'm sorry, Scotty's saying C. Mama's saying A. Kirk is saying B. So we got A, C, B, B. Centurion. Is that how you say that? Centurion.
Centurion.
Okay, James wants to hear the question again.
Okay, the question is, after Paul and Silas were released by the magistrates, whose house did they enter?
I say A, but I don't know. I truly don't know the answer. Melvin, Donnie say A. So we got 2 A's, C. Centurion. This is B. Melvin, Donnie said A. Kevin said another name for a soldier. Another name for a Centurion. Okay. Thank you.
The answer, Lydia. C. Lydia in Acts 13, 38 and 40.
Tricked me.
Yeah, I'm not going to read every one of the scriptures. It would take forever.
Yeah, well.
But the scriptures are there to reference thy question. All
right, next.
Next. Which of these books contains what is known as the Lord's Prayer? I know
this one. Is
it A, Mark, B, Matthew, C, John, or D, Acts?
Which of these books contains what is known as the Lord's Prayer? A, Mark, B, Matthew, C, John, D, Acts. I'm going with B. Yeah. C. I'm with you there.
Matthew.
I think it's B.
Andrew says Matthew.
Yep. That's my answer.
Anyone else?
I could
Anyone
see-
else going with B?
Mama says B.
Or
Jane
A or
says
C
B.
or D?
We got the BBs.
B, 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 B.
BB. What's Scotty do?
Glad you're here, Christy. I hope you got someone
Yeah,
to
he
look
did.
at
He got it
your thing so we can get it started. If I was there, I'd be there. And thy answer is B, Matthew, in Matthew
Woo-woo,
6,
we got it
9
right.
through 13.
It's definitely
We
one
got
of
a
the
good, we got a
Gospels
bunch
that I
of
right.
correct answers on that one.
Yeah, I even got it right. But I used to study the Lord's Prayer.
Who was the first person to see the empty tomb of Jesus?
I know
A,
this.
Peter, B, John, C, Mary, or D, Martha? Who was the first person to see the empty tomb of Jesus? Peter, John, Mary, or Martha?
I'm going with C. I'll be so disappointed if that's wrong. But I think it was Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, it has to be one of the Gospels, huh, Kevin?
Right.
C, Maddie, C.
Yeah. See. Yep. Your mama said Peter. Scotty said C. Christy said C. James said C. Barb said C.
Mom's the only one fair
But
enough.
got it started. I was getting a charge on my phone. That's why I'm
Yeah. Awesome. So the generator is rocking.
Yay.
And the answer is C, Mary.
Mary.
John 20, verse 1. You know, and the thing
Okay, I'm
is
glad to see
it's
you.
very important that the woman is the one who found the tomb open,
Right.
because that it in the way they thought and the way they did things back then, a woman being the one to bring that
To
kind of
witness it.
news, that kind of witness, just kind of validates it even more than if a guy would have.
Right.
So yeah, very significant that Mary is the one who found the tomb first.
Yep.
Okay, next question.
That makes me
Which
so happy,
of
Christy.
these is not the fruit of the Spirit? A, love, B, peace, C, joy, D, wealth.
I'm going with D. I don't remember any part of that.
Yeah,
saying-
they talk like it is.
Right.
I guess we're giving it away already. Shouldn't even be, but everybody knows. That is awesome, Christy. I'm so happy.
excited.
Yes. So
So
happy.
excited.
So happy. So happy.
Thank you, everybody. that helped. Andrew said D.
And the answer is D,
D.
wealth, in Galatians 5:22 through 25.
All right.
All right, guys, here we go. Next question. Fill in the blank.
Oh, Lord.
If we live in the Spirit, let us also blank in the Spirit.
Oh, I
If we live in the
feel
Spirit,
like
let us
dwell, but-
also blank in the Spirit. Either A, love in the Spirit, walk in the Spirit, dwell in the Spirit, or share
Well, we can
in
roll out.
the Spirit.
We can roll out D. Kevin says walk. I think it's walk. Because you can eliminate share.
Everybody's
I don't
saying
remember
walk.
dwell. Yeah.
Everybody's saying
We're
walk.
going with walk.
The answer is B.
Yay!
Walk in Galatians 5:25. Good job, guys.
You guys are great.
Who was the high priest
Never mind.
who presided over the trial of Jesus? Caiaphas, A, B, Melchizedek, and who was the other one?
Anna.
Annas or Aaron? Melchizedek.
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek. I was saying it right just earlier.
Melchizedek.
For some reason, I'm tongue tying on it
We're
now.
going to call it Mel. You good? Who was the high priest who
Yeah.
preside?
Okay.
Is that even more?
A, C, and A. Caiaphas, Annas,
Why is it
A,
backwards?
A. So we got James is on the C. Ashwin says A. Melvin Donna
I'm
say
going with
B.
A. Look at you. A,
What'd I
B,
do?
C, B.
Oh.
So you got 2 B's.
Sorry. That's supposed to be a D, guys. You know
That last one's supposed to be a D, not a B for Aaron.
Okay, doge. And the answer is A. Caiaphas.
Caiaphas.
In Matthew 26,
Boss got it
57 through
right.
68.
Andrew got it right. Christy got it right. No. Yes.
Is the story of Caiaphas
Caiaphas.
presiding over
Mama
the
did.
Lord Jesus, whether he's going to be put to death
I
or
don't
not.
even think that word was spelled right.
Ba-boom. How many days had Lazarus been dead before Jesus resurrected him? A1, B2, C3, or D4?
Was it 3?
How
I
many
knew he was
days
gone
had
for a
Lazarus
while.
been dead before Jesus resurrected him? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm going with C.
You
Boss
got
said
2
C.
3s, 2
Christy,
C's, 3
yeah.
C's.
Andrew says 4.
Andrew says 4.
Mama says 3.
Ash says 4.
Ash says 4.
And the answer is 4.
Oh, I got it
John.
wrong.
Yeah, 1139. Lazarus was gone
4?
for 4 days whenever he resurrected Lazarus from the death. Yep. Good job, guys. That is a tricky question because you're thinking the resurrection. So when you hear resurrected, I mean, you're automatically
I thought he did this. I don't know. In my mind, I
zone right back into 3-day resurrection. But no, he was gone for 4 days.
Good to know. Okay, now I know. I can remember something like that.
When putting on the armor of God, it is to help us withstand what kind of day? A hard day, a sad day, an evil day, or a fiery day? When putting on the armor of God, it is to help us withstand what kind of day? A hard day, a sad day, an evil day, a fiery day. I would say probably all of them would actually be
not necessarily in this
right.
context.
But I guess it specifically states what day, what kind of bad day, evil.
C. Like that was
Everyone's going with the evil.
Yeah.
And the answer is evil in Ephesians 6:13. I love doing this, man. It's so much fun. Okay, here we go.
Ephesians 6.
What was the street name where Ananias was to find Saul? Damascus, Straight Road, Jericho Road, or Romans Road?
Oh, what kind of question is that? Just did this in Sunday school. Aw, I love to hear that.
Yeah, that is awesome. Super awesome.
I love it. What was the street name where Ananias was found? Was to find Saul.
Like, go look for him. You're going to find him here. Damascus, Straight, Jericho, or Romans?
I don't know.
Barb says Damascus. James says Damascus.
Hang on, I'm going to read it.
Okay, what was the street name where Ananias was to find Saul?
I said Damascus too. Jan said Damascus. A. Ashley says A. Guessing.
Answer is,
I guess,
Straight.
What?
In Acts 9:11. Yes.
We're wrong.
Straight Road. I know I got that one wrong too, guys.
Straight Road.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I got that right. I did not.
Yeah, no.
The Ethiopian eunuch served under which queen? A. Candace, B. Makeda, C. Sheba, or D. Naaman. Naaman. Yeah.
The Ethiopian eunuch served under which queen? Queen. I was looking at Candace. A. Candace, B. Makeda, C. Sheba, D. Naaman. You're gonna have to reread it.
Naaman. The Ethiopian eunuch served under which queen? Queen Candace, Queen Megiddo, Sheba, or Naaman. Naaman. We're having a lot of trouble on this one. Here. C. We got a D.
What's a eunuch?
Isn't
the
a
terminology,
eunuch
but-
someone that don't get married and doesn't have sexual relations? I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Kevin's saying Sheba. Andrew's saying Naaman. What? Jay's
A neutered male.
neutered male. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, see what I'm saying?
Uh,
Yeah. What? I knew I was right.
I like the way you put that.
Castrated man.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
What? Now let me
Yeah.
read the question. Ethiopian eunuch served under which queen?
Okay.
What
The
happened?
answer, everybody's
Castrated male. Now I know.
Sheba. I think
I had no
everybody's
idea.
taking some wild
Sorry.
guesses.
Thank you.
Candace, Queen Candace in Acts 8:27. We gotta find that.
Ethiopian
One. We
eunuch.
gotta find that one and read it.
Acts 8:27. You're almost there.
8. Just 8:27.
That's what's on there.
So he started out, and on his way, he met an Ethiopian eunuch, an important official in charge of all the treasury of the Candate, which means Queen of the Ethiopians. So it's not even it's that's spelled wrong. It's actually Candate.
It's it. Oh, okay.
Of the no?
No, that's not. What was the answer? It was Candace.
Candace. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to find.
So
This man had gone to Jerusalem to worship, and on his way home, he was sitting in his chariot reading the book of Isaiah the prophet.
did
I don't
you
know.
get it wrong?
I
by
guess
chance?
no. We're just gonna have to take
No,
their word for it.
no.
I guess you have to read through the book to find out who the queen's name. I'd imagine I'm more than likely right. Here we go. As Peter was healing people, they started lining the streets, hoping what would pass over them. Peter's voice, Peter's hand, Peter's cloak, or Peter's shadow.
I have no idea.
As Peter was healing people, they started lining the streets, hoping what would pass over them.
There's a lot of Passover, so I would assume.
Peter's voice passed over them, Peter's hand,
What
Peter's
else did
cloak,
it say?
or Peter's shadow.
I'm
Christy
locked
said
in.
shadow.
I just said she's engaged.
Good. Peter's shadow. Lots of shadows going on. Cloak. Andrew says cloak.
Cloak. I'm going with like the same visual like of the Passover, and it's a shadow too. So I'm going with shadow.
Okay. And the answer is
I guess it probably should.
Peter's shadow in
Peter's
Acts 5,
shadow.
14 through 15. and 15. Nevertheless, more and more men and women believed in the Lord and were added to the number. As a result, people brought the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and mats so that at least Peter's shadow might fall on some of them
right.
as he passed by. Right? So that's how much power the Lord was holding in Peter. People just wanted his shadow to touch them. That's pretty dope.
That is actually.
What was the sorcerer? Who was the sorcerer who converted under Philip's preaching? Jannes, Simon, Legion, or Demas?
Demas. Who was the sorcerer that was converted under Philip's preaching? A. Jannes. B. Simon. C. Legion. D. Demas. Oh, Lord. I only know the name Simon. So.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Mama.
Who was the sorcerer that was converted under Philip's preaching? James, Simon, Legion, or Dumas?
Was there really a person named Legion, or was that like another? I mean, I've heard Legion in other terms, but like I'm gonna have to look up Legion now.
We got a lot of B's going
I
on.
said I may be confused. I'm going with the only name that I recognize, which is Simon.
The answer Simon in Acts 8, 9 through 24.
I can't believe I just got that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is.
Pretty cool.
I like doing this.
Okay, here we go. Jesus showed he was alive for how many days after his resurrection? Come on, guys. Y'all know this. 10, 20, 30, or 40 days. How many days did Jesus walk with his people after he resurrected to prove his resurrection?
Good night, Andrew.
Good night, bud.
That's what I was thinking. The Legion was
Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew.
Come back.
Barb said 40. Kev said 40. Christy said 40. James said D. Mama said 40.
All right. I think we're all leaning on 40. Bada boom, baby. It was D40. Acts 1, 2
Guys,
through
we
3.
did great. We did fantastic. That
he ran around town for 40 days, dude. Eating.
I couldn't imagine, like,
joking and skipping and running and hugging and just being a normal dude. Like nothing ever happened. But yet still had a hole in his side and in his wrists.
I would love to.
Man, bro. That would be
just to witness it.
You hear a lot of these questions people get asked of where, if you could time travel, where would you go? I would go see Jesus. Right. Like that seems like the only logical answer to that question at all.
Go hang out with Jesus.
Could you imagine just being able to go back and just, even if it's for just like 2 hours, just be able to sit there, you know? But we can.
In human
right,
form.
And talk to him.
Right.
I don't know, man. That would just be absolutely awesome.
I think they get it.
Okay, Peter and John helped a crippled man at the temple gate. What was the gate's name? A, sheep, B, old, C, valley, or D, B-E-A, beautiful.
I don't know. Okay. Peter and John helped a crippled man at the temple gate. What was the gate's name? A, sheep, B, old, C, valley, D, beautiful.
This is one of my favorite stories. And I remember the first time I heard it preached, and it was good. It was good.
It's all
like
good.
I'll never forget that.
He remembers that message.
Every time I hear anything about this story, I remember that message.
How profound. So James said D, Ash said D. Legion was.
Mom said A.
Possessed a man that asked. Okay, yeah, I knew I'd heard it somewhere. Like what? Upper room when the Holy Spirit fell. Oh yeah, Christy. Could you imagine? Mama said D.
Mom said D. Okay.
She's going with it.
And the answer is D. The gate called Beautiful.
My mama got it right.
The gate called
right?
Beautiful.
I think just about everybody.
Yeah, that's a really cool story.
Everybody got it right, except for Mama T. she changed her answer.
Got it right.
She got her answer.
Before
That's right.
Revealed.
Or D. I just seen it.
According to James 1:13, how often does God tempt us? Daily, weekly, sometimes, never. How many times does God give us temptation?
I don't feel like it. I feel like the answer never.
Daily, weekly. Sammy says never.
Yeah, I'm going with never. Hi, Mickey.
Ashton was adamant.
I am a Legion is warning.
D, never.
Adamant.
Everybody's saying never. You are exactly right. God does not, temptation does not come from God. It is fully,
right.
That's why Jesus had to go through temptation. That's why he had to walk through the wilderness with Satan and be tempted. And you got to imagine just that little bitty few days that he went in the spirit and got tempted by the devil and all that. I know that's where our main focus is, but you got to remember, this guy grew up a normal life, just like every one of us, from a baby pooping in his diaper to a grown man. So he went through everything, teenage years, all that stuff. So you got to imagine this dude was tempted his entire life for 30 plus years and never sinned, never gave in to any temptation whatsoever. For that, It's impossible. That's why he's the only one that can do it. That's why he's our savior. Because no, it's not possible
Right.
for any man to go his entire life without giving into any temptation whatsoever. Jesus did that. And that's just what makes him so
Blows my
freaking
mind.
awesome. Yes.
So incredible.
Okay. If we will be a friend of the world, what does that make us to God? A, his friend. B, his child. C, his enemy. Or D, his follower.
Read the question again.
If we will be a friend of the world, what does that make us to God? His friend, his child, his enemy, or his follower?
Well, he doesn't want us to conform with this world.
Enemy, or
So I'm going with enemy. Yeah. We're not
got
to
someone new in.
conform.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look. Critter Creek.
Ashlyn said, never. God don't tempt like that. No, ma'am. You are correct.
Or
Wants us
correct.
the enemy.
And the answer is what everybody got it. His enemy.
His enemy.
We can't love the world, man. We can't be running around loving the world saying, well, maybe tomorrow, God. Maybe tomorrow, God. Not good. Not good. No matter how much you love them.
Thank you. We appreciate you very much.
Who?
Hey, y'all. Great live.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mickey.
Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Mama T said, I read that wrong.
Okay.
Enemy. Neil said enemy.
According to James 5:13, if we are afflicted, we should pray. If we are merry, what should we do? A, sing. B, dance. C, pray. Or D, give.
We're always supposed to be praying. We're supposed to pray without ceasing.
According to James 5:13, if we are afflicted, we should pray. If we are merry, what should we do? What are the answers?
A, sing. B, dance. C, pray. D, give. I'm going with pray. Because we're supposed to pray without ceasing. So that's what I'm going with. I got anything in here? It's just nice.
Sing. Who else said sing?
Sing.
Melvin Donnie said sing. Christy said sing. We got a few praise. James said sing. I would think pray too. Yeah, I think that probably goes along with just about anything because we're supposed to pray without ceasing. So basically not sitting there on your knees praying to God all day long, like dramatically, but just talking to him. That's what he means by living constant prayer all the time. Just be talking to him.
Yeah.
That's it. It's that simple. Right? Don't do it too much around people where they can't hear you. You'll look crazy. But
supposed to have private moments all the time.
You can talk to
Mom
him in your head.
Sing.
Okay, the answer is A, sing in James 5:13.
Mom got it right.
Well, dang, guys, we're already down to the last question. We've already went through 20 questions, guys. Really? We went through 20 questions?
Probably.
Crazy. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Last and final.
You had a streak. I blew it for you.
Question. Who did Paul say was profitable for the ministry? A, Luke. B, Mark. C, Silas. D, Titus.
Who did Paul say was profitable for the ministry?
Luke, Mark, Silas, or Titus?
I really don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Mickey. We appreciate that. Yep, a relationship talk with him.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Hashtag
guys.
Mark.
We got Titus in there a few times. Ashlyn says Mark.
Uncle Si.
Who else is on? Mom says Silas. So we're mixed. We've got to mix. We got to mix us.
I really don't know. Let's see if
Who
Ashlyn
did
got it
Paul
right.
say was profitable for the ministry?
I wonder if there could have been more context there. Like,
here we go, guys. Here's your answer. Are you ready? Is that your final answer? Are you locked in?
Locked in.
Mark in 2 Timothy
Mark was
4:11.
B. Ashlyn got it.
Paul said that Mark was profitable for the
Mark,
ministry.
Chrissy
Good job,
Mark.
Ashlina.
Good job,
Good
y'all.
job.
I think Mom got
I
them
am
all right.
super, super stoked to hear that you're in church again, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
That brings joy to my heart. I love you. I'm so happy. And that makes me very happy.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So,
I'm so
proud
glad.
of you.
Yes. So super proud of you.
I miss
love
your
you.
face.
Miss
I
you.
love you.
Y'all need to get down here and see me. So just saying.
Not just him.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
If we could get your mom up here by
Hug
the
some
end of the
neck.
month, then she could just bring sis up here with you.
We'll see. So I love y'all too. This is good. I like those questions. And I think I knew some of them last week, but
I'm gonna take that off
today-
there. Sorry, we got the question and stuff flowing there.
today I didn't have any idea what the questions or answers were. I kind of liked it that way. Where I'm right there with y'all.
Run!
What a great time. Oh, well, look at that. You think you're cool.
I can't believe I never tried using banners
Listen.
or anything before.
Listen, guys, I don't know if you all seen the video, but we had our doors open.
Bubblegum hits.
We had our doors open Saturday before the power went out.
Oh yeah.
I was over there prepping food, and I heard, like, you know what it sounds like when there's like a bug that's stuck in the corner.
Heck
And
yeah,
Herc
Scotty,
was
that's
looking,
awesome.
Herc was looking up at it. I walked over there, and it was a freaking hummingbird.
Hummingbird got in our house, guys. I haven't put it up on YouTube yet. I did share a TikTok on it, but I need to put it over on YouTube. But Buzz came in, guys. He literally came in the house. And we chat. Lord love him. But we were trying. When do you all want to come over? Whenever's good for you guys. I mean, preferably on the weekend. Well, we ain't got nothing going on. We can hang out a little bit. But
yeah. So
whatever.
Yeah, as long as it's on the weekend. He finally broke in.
Who?
He finally broke in. Oh, was she talking about the cow? All right, Buzz. Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Hummingbird. Sorry, guys. Forgot what we were talking
She
about.
was even confusing me. Like, what are you talking
I
about?
forgot what we were talking about.
Buzzy. Yep. I'm going to put the short up on YouTube, guys. You can go, if you all have TikTok,
You need to do that.
go check out my TikTok. No, I haven't put it up on
We
YouTube
got it out. It's fine.
because my video is too long for a YouTube short. So I put it on
TikTok.
So I need to edit it down and put it on YouTube so y'all can see it. I'll do that whenever we get off here. Yes, a hummingbird, Ashlyn.
Like
it
a
was
legit
heartbreaking.
hummingbird.
Because listen, we were trying not
To do that.
to like disturb him and get him all wound up. We were trying to do our best, but he kept flying from living room to kitchen, living room to kitchen.
Going up.
Yeah, trying to
so
go up
afraid.
through the ceiling. So he wasn't even trying to look at like a doorway out or anything. But finally,
Don't explain everything.
she got him.
The video.
Yeah, I'll put the video up. I will. I'll edit it as soon as we're done here. I'll edit it and I'll get it up.
Yeah.
So y'all can see it. But it was pretty
unique.
wild.
It
It was kind
was.
of cool in a sense, but at the same
For
time,
real, though, Barb.
we did not
For
want to
real.
hurt the little guy.
Yeah, he came back. So I eventually got him out the back door, and when I got him out the back door, I went out front, and he was already up here. Like, I'm
He
sure
was bombing on me. I had to
he
go
would-
out there and cook. I was on the
He was
stove
mad.
or on the grill out there, and he would not leave me
he
alone.
was
Like
scared.
usually he'll buzz by my head and then just leave. Like after I'm like, because I just don't, see it
It's
coming.
so fast.
But this time, like he wasn't going away. Like he was staying on me. I could hear him staying,
Circling like his head.
like he was trying to bomb on me. Man.
Yeah, he was not happy.
Poor guy.
But
he was getting on my nerves after that. It's like, you're outside.
When we
You
saved
got
your
miles and
life.
miles to fly around. Get out of here.
He does. I think he does. I think he loves David, and I think he was just really expressing.
I truly
it
do
scared
believe
him. You're right. I mean, he was terrified. You could tell that he was. It broke my heart. I was praying.
He's definitely
Help me
used
get
to
him.
me out there. Like I talk to him every single day, and he listens to me, man. It's crazy.
I literally had the cabinets open, trying to get the seasoning out for dinner. And that's when I heard it. So the cabinet doors were still open. And this little thing came and set up on top of the door of the cabinet, just perched.
The cabinet door, just like, perched up there.
I am so sorry.
And then he'd fly over here and get on a fan blade.
The fan was off. We shut it off. I was terrified after that.
It was pretty wild.
Yeah. It
was pretty wild. Put a feeder and perch in the kitchen.
That's what made me. That's what reminded me that he perched up on the cabinet door.
We don't want a whole bunch of hummingbirds in the house.
That was crazy.
They're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with, even outside, man, because they will bomb you. They don't play around.
They're crazy.
They are crazy. There was that one dude said on my short that I put up when he was coming up here peeking in the window.
That, Christy, until this one.
That dude's like hummingbirds are the OG or Kung Fu Panda or something like that. I don't know.
Something.
But it was legit. They are like secret.
They are
Kung
aggressive.
Fu.
There and gone all within half a second.
They have a very aggressive nature.
They really do. And I had no idea that.
I didn't know that either. But if y'all remember several of my videos from last year sitting out there, like if I was sitting on the porch, I'd be doing my video or whatever, and he would always be like, go right behind my head. And at first, it almost makes you think of a bee,
but a massive bee.
But he's way bigger. Like I'm starting to get
you can hear the difference.
I love the Chiefs.
He's diehard Chiefs. He's got pudding on it. My mama got that for him for Christmas one year, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh, because you got your. Yep. He's always got something.
I'm a Chiefs fan.
His hat is always Chiefs.
Hardcore Chiefs fan. I love the Chiefs.
I had one hover over my head. It sounded like a helicopter. It really does. Mama Donnie said, "We got to go see baby goat." Okay, we love you.
Go see the baby goat.
Do bears poop in the woods? Why, yeah, they sure do, don't they?
I had one hover next to my head.
They're crazy.
Like a helicopter. Yes, they do.
They can get wild, and it started getting aggressive, like around me. It scared me one day.
Yeah.
When my nephew passed away.
They get aggravated, and they really sometimes like. I don't know if they think I'm messing with his food or something, but if I get close to it, yeah, they try to get you out.
There's these two little bushes that are sitting on the sides of the porch. And it's so precious because you can see them just perch up on one of those little branches right there by the porch. Like you can see them sitting in the tree, and then they'll go eat, and then come back, like, stalking, cool. Looking, and then go in.
Good night, guys.
That's awesome, Scotty. That is awesome. That's kind of how I felt when we went to Virginia, and that bird just kept circling.
That's awesome.
It was.
I've been waiting for the day for him to actually land on me.
Eventually, it's
going to happen. I put my hand out when he's out there. I always have my hand like that. I'm just waiting for him to come over and
just sit down on it. Eventually, he may.
He might.
Good night, Melvin, Donnie. We love y'all.
We need to get a feeder that I can just hold out there.
Good night, guys. Him up, like where you've seen videos, but they would legit come and eat off of him. I guarantee it. If we had him set up perfectly. Yeah.
But we've been seeing a lot of new ones. The other day, I seen a little bitty,
it's amazing,
solid red. His whole entire back and front, he was red. It
was vibrant.
It was crazy. I'd never seen one like that. He was a red hummingbird.
Hold a flower, maybe. Trying to figure out what an amazing Chiefs hummingbird's beard and awesome glasses cartoon. Trying to figure out on amazing Chiefs hummingbird beard and awesome glasses cartoon.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Cool. Put up
trellises
at
the corner of the house.
Plant trumpet vine, and they will come. Really? Okay.
Trumpet vine. I've never heard of that.
Okay, now listen. Like we were just discussing, I think it would be really cool to have
Mickey. I love
20, 30 hummingbirds flying around the front. But after living with 2 or 3 of them, could you imagine having 15 of them out there all the time? You'd be getting dove on all day long.
But what a blessing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be
able
super
to be a
cool.
part of that.
I do want to do that. So we need to put down those names of those
Trumpet vines.
trumpet vines.
Trumpet vines.
Put those like on the corner of the house on the front. That would be super cool.
Trumpet vines. Hada. Where are you?
Yeah, man. If you figure an awesome cartoon for real, man, let me know.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Trumpet vine. Okay. Sent. Okay, back to the.
All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. You're all amazing. As always, you
Mickey
all
said you don't
are
have to do this.
amazing.
We love you all. Thank you all for hanging in there and enjoying the evening with us.
Yes,
Love you very
it was
much.
fun. Had a lot of fun. So we went through those 20 questions so fast, man. We might grow another 10. We may do 30 questions next week. We're going to get it up so high where it's just going to be a literal Bible quiz live.
It's fun though.
Yeah, it is fun. It's a lot of fun.
But
I need to think of different ways of kind of doing it to kind of.
I have a lot of red cardinals right now. Girl, I've been seeing some around here. There was 2 sitting on the fence the other day.
A cardinal?
Love cardinals.
Yes. We had a lot of them up here too. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Y'all are amazing. And yeah, like I said, we'll be doing more Bible quizzes next week. Be watching for our Virginia trip. I will be posting our Virginia trip here pretty soon within the next couple of days. All right, guys. Love you guys so much. Y'all have an amazing evening.
You.
Stay blessed, guys.
Good night, my friends.